I've been asked by the good people of Jaunteroo to do a video about my hometown of Liverpool, England. The only problem is I'm not actually in Liverpool this week. I'm in New York, which means that I have to do something a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is going to take you on a little bit of a tour around the locations used in the movie Ghostbusters. Right, we're at the New York Public Library, and that's where the story kicks off with a woman ghost trying to read a book, and then she screams. This is Columbia University on Broadway on 116th Street, and it is where we first meet Venkman and Ray and Egon, who eventually become the Ghostbusters. Oh yeah. This building across the road from me, 489 Fifth Avenue, was the bank in Ghostbusters, but they've put a new facade on it. It doesn't quite look the same anymore. But this is where they got the money to go and buy this place on the corner of Northmore and Varick Street. Oh my God, there's still a working fire station, look. Fire truck! It's opening! It would be so cool if XO1 came out now. Now I know what you're thinking, but Graham, you've missed out the Sedgwick Hotel where we first meet Slimer. Well, fact fans, that hotel's not in New York. It's actually in LA. And as I'm not in LA, I can't show you it. Sorry. These steps here in 16 East 63rd Street, just by Central Park, are where Ray comes running up with a smouldering trap that he's just caught full of ghosts. This is the Lincoln Center, and this is where Peter Venkman, played by Bill Murray, span around and around and around and around. Yay! Woo! Behind me is the Tavern on the Green in Central Park. It's where Lewis Tully, played by Rick Moranis, comes running to, and he's being chased by that demon dog, and he bangs on the window and all the patrons inside just continue eating. I was going to recreate that scene for you, but unfortunately it's closed for renovation. Oh well. Onward! Right, so I'm just at Columbus Circle at the moment. This is like the only roundabout in Manhattan. And this is where, in the movie, Lewis runs out after he's sort of been possessed and goes and tells a horse, "I'm Vince Clortho, Keymaster of Goza. Are you the gatekeeper?" And the horse looks a bit nonplussed. Behind me is the Manhattan Bridge, which features in the scene where Ray Stantz and Winston Zeddemore are discussing the biblical end of the world. It's actually a double-decker bridge. It's got a train line underneath and a roadway on top. It's a pretty good feat of engineering, I've got to say. It's kind of beautiful as well. Good stuff, New York. This is the exit from City Hall Station that a bunch of frightened commuters come running out of, chased by a newly escaped Slimer. Behind me is New York City Hall, and that's where the Ghostbusters go and speak to the mayor. So this is the passageway that the Ecto-1 comes out of, and they've got the police escort to take them to the next building. It's going to come up next. And that brings us to our final destination, 55 Central Park West, which in the movie was built by Ivor Shanda as a portal to summon Gozer the Destructor and herald the end of the world. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed your Ghostbusters tour of New York. All that's left to say is, I love this town!
Are you a cowboy?
No, I'm not a cowboy, unfortunately. I do have a cowboy's hat though. This is made of kangaroos. It is, it's made of kangaroo.
You know what? I like to say my dad is bald.
Your dad's bald? Oh no! I'm going bald, that's why I wear this hat so no one knows.